everybody.
Good
It's your
afternoon. How
personal
is
trainer,
everybody
Coach Kozak.
today?
And I'm Claudia,
I have
and this
found
is a
a
workout
very
for
easy
seniors,
20-minute
individuals who
workout,
are
which I
obese,
think
and
is very,
anyone
very
with
good for
limited
beginners.
mobility.
You can follow
Basically,
along
it's
with
just a
me
lot
for
of
the standing
stretches
variations.
and
Follow
just
along
trying to
with
get
me
more
for those
mobility
seated
into our
modifications.
joints
The
and
only equipment
muscles.
required for today's routine
This
is
particular
a
routine
chair, and
is
then
called
either
a
a pair of
20-minute
light hand weights
standing
or water bottles.
and
All
seated
right, and we're going to
exercise
get
for
started with a
seniors,
nice light warm-up.
obese, and
And as
limited
you can see, Claudia's
mobility
going to go ahead and
people.
take her seat for the warm-up
And
while
of
I'm
course,
going
it's
to
from
do
HasFit.
it
This is
standing.
what I've been using,
Throughout the course of today's routine, you can choose
HASFIT.
which
I
variation
will
is
put the
going to be
link
right for you
in the
and your
description.
specific needs. We're going
So
to
we're
start with
going
an
to
upright
start with some
row,
warm-up
plus external rotation and
exercises.
press. It's not as scary as it sounds, I promise. Shoulders are back, good posture.
Shoulders
We're
are
going to
back,
pull
good
up on those
posture.
elbows, and then flip the hands
We're going to
over,
bring our
and then
elbows
reach
up,
top. Now we're going to
flip
reverse.
the hands,
Pull the elbows down,
up,
flip the hands over,
down,
and bring the hands
flip
back
the
down.
hands
So go
over,
ahead and go through that sequence. 1,
up,
2,
down.
3, 4, 5, 6. Excellent. This is a great complete shoulder and upper body complex. That'll help
This
to
is
warm
good
up
for
your
your
upper body as well as improve your mobility. Now, throughout the course of today's workout, like I said, you choose if you want to do the standing variation or the seated. And we're also not going to count any repetitions today. So it's all about moving at a pace
Just
that you
do
feel
it
comfortable with and making
as long as you're comfortable with it. Don't overdo it.
Making sure to breathe, keep your core tight, abs stay engaged. Shoulders are back. Good posture on
If
this
you can,
one.
keep your posture and keep
Pulling
your
up on
shoulders
those
back.
elbows as high as you can and then flipping those hands. Excellent.
And that's it
do
for me.
this one for 5, 4,
I have to shake
3,
out those
2,
arms because I feel
1,
the burn.
and 0. Good. Shake those
We are all
arms
limited,
loose.
and we
Next, we're
understand
going to
that.
move
You
into
just
an
do what
arm
you can.
pullover. Great one for the shoulders as well as your back.
It's better than nothing.
First thing we're going to do is bend over on a 45-degree angle.
And I came up on the edge of my seat
All right,
a
so
little
we're
bit
going
here.
up on the edge of our chair
We're going to
now.
keep that good 45-degree lean. Then we're going to bring our arms all the way up and
45-degree
arms
lean.
all the way back.
Our
Keep
arms
those
up
palms facing down.
and back.
Nice full range of motion, stretching all the way back.
Stretching to the
and
front.
stretching all the way overhead.
Stretching to the back.
Now, when I say all the way, of course, our flexibility may be different than yours. You may be more flexible, less flexible, whatever
Just
your
do
full range
what
of
you
motion
can. Do
looks
not
like.
strain your back.
Ask that you give it.
And
don't be discouraged
as
if you
always,
don't quite have the range of motion that we
fitness
have on
trainers
any
say
of these
check
moves
with your
so far
doctor
today.
as to
That's
what
why we're
kind of
here, right? Getting
exercises
come back, repeat
you
this
can
workout,
do.
get better every single time.
People have different things
Good.
wrong with them, like
Let's hit this one
herniated
up for good
discs,
5, 4, 3,
and you
2,
just need to be careful.
1, 0. All right. Next, we're going to move into a posterior swing. We're going to loosen up your posterior chain, which is your lower back, glutes,
All right,
and
now we're going
hamstrings.
to work on
I'm going to
our
have my feet a
posterior.
little bit wider than shoulder width. Claudia's going to go ahead and keep her feet shoulder
All
width
right,
apart.
so our legs
Key on this
are
one is to engage our posterior
shoulder
chain.
width.
So I'm going to have a little bend in those knees, a little bend in my hips, swing my weight back behind me. My hands are going to go through my legs, or Claudia's
Now
are
we're
going to go
going
out
to
to
go
her sides.
back
Either way, we're both
this way.
pushing our hips and glutes back as we bend
You're
over.
using your
Keeping our
hips
back straight.
and your backside
This one
muscles
really is just using
to
those
do
hips
this.
as a hinge.
And even with this one, with me being seated, I'm still imagining that I am driving my glutes back towards the wall.
Very similar to the other one.
That'll engage the
But I
correct
guess,
muscles.
the fact that we're leaning
Keep the back
over.
nice and straight.
It really just helps you visualize how the movement should be done.
Like
And we need to concentrate on our muscles in
so
our
your head stays in a neutral
buttocks
position. You don't want your chin tucked
and back
your head way
are
up
helping
either.
us with this
In
movement.
line with your spine. Good. Feeling that stretch in the back side as you go down. You got it. Let's hit this one for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and 0. Good.
All right, so we are done with that one.
A little bit. Last one in the warm-up, I should say. We're going to do a little march in place.
Now they want us to do a little march in place with your feet, just up and down.
Opposite arm and leg. So when your right leg goes up,
They're talking
your
about
left
doing the
arm should be
opposite arm and
coming up,
leg.
and
I'm
vice
not that
versa.
coordinated.
Keep both
I think
elbows
it's
bent
just as
at a
well if you just
90-degree
do
angle.
this.
And again, you're
And I
moving at a
think,
warm-up pace still, whatever your warm-up pace looks like. We have plenty of time here coming up to get in some.
That's all I'm
work.
going to do. I think it's
Thank you so much
sufficient.
for joining us today and working out with us. We appreciate you. Let's keep it going. Keep those shoulders back. Good posture. Opposite arm and leg are moving
That
together.
is my threshold.
Let's do this one for just 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. All right.
Good warm up.
Warm up complete.
Feeling good.
So we're going to need our
So
hand
our
weights
warm-up
for the
is
next one.
complete.
So whether you're using some water bottles or some light dumbbells,
Now they're
you
talking
choose.
about
And sometimes
weights.
it's nice to have both on hand.
You can use
just in
soup
case you need to
cans
change
or
it up
water
depending on
bottles,
exercise.
something as nice and
All right,
light
so
as
first
that.
one we're going to do is going to be a side raise.
I need to lose 100 pounds, so I am really
raise. So those palms stay facing down.
going
on
all
that
the way
side
out
raise,
with this.
and then they're facing inward.
All right, so
on
we're
the
going
front raise. Both
this
times we're bringing our arms out
down,
until they are parallel
arms
to the
out.
ground. Nice and controlled. We're not swinging our arms. We're not trying to take off or fly here.
You don't have to go
Great
very
one for your shoulders,
high up with the shoulders to the
as
side.
well as your core, just to go ahead and keep yourself in this stabilized position. Keep your abs tight and engaged throughout the move.
Try and
if
keep
you
your
find
back
that the hand
straight.
weights are too much for you on this one, or any
And
of
if
the
it's
movements,
too hard
it's
with the
all right. You need
weights,
to
just
set them
don't
down
use them.
and just go ahead and use your arms. We just encourage you to keep
Just
moving,
using your
keep
arms
working
alone
through
is
it,
fine.
and to make this workout your own. Doing great so far today.
And it does
Keep
get
up.
tiring for me because these are 5-pound
We're
weights.
breathing, we're moving. We got this one for only 10 more seconds. Almost there. Push through it, guys.
I need as much
Little
help as I can
lactic
get.
acid burn is starting to kick in. That's okay. That's how we know
All
it's
right.
working. It's a good thing, I promise. And 3, 2, 1, 0. All right, keeping those hand weights. We're going to do a
All right,
next.
we're
gonna
going to
do
keep
a
our weights.
curl plus run in place. So it's just a hot feet, stand light and on the balls.
Oh, yeah,
of your
right.
feet.
Okay. This is
And
what
at
we're
the
going to
same
try
time,
and do.
we're curling those weights
We're
all the
going
way
to
up
be doing our
and
little
all the way down. I
running
want you to
steps
curl and squeeze that pinky in.
and doing it at the
up
same
at the
time.
top. And again, with all these moves, you're moving at a pace that you feel comfortable with. Whether that's faster than us or slower than us, make this workout your own. Throughout the course of today's workout, it's going to be so very important that you focus on what motivates you and what brought you here today, whatever that may be.
With the bad knees and
Whether
ankles,
you're
it's
trying
very
to
hard
lose
for me to
some
do
weight,
that.
just get more fit, or
If
just
any
be
of
better
these
at your
exercises
day-to-day
are
activities, whatever
absolutely
that is.
impossible and
Stay
hurt,
focused on
please
it.
don't
Keep your
do
goal
them.
in mind. It'll help you get through to
I
the
think we
end.
have enough exercises from all of my
Speaking to the end,
videos that you
almost done
can
with this one
do
for 5,
comfortably.
4, 3, 2, 1, 0. All right, excellent job.
Goodness.
Are you doing good
moving
out there?
into a back exercise next. We're
I'm
gonna do
doing
a
good.
bent over row. So bending over onto a 45-degree angle.
All right, so we're
Knees,
bending over at a
back is straight, palms are
45-degree
facing
angle with
inward.
our
We're going
weights.
to pull back on our elbows and then return.
Pull back on our
So anytime we do
elbows,
any row,
return.
I want you to pretend like there's a string attached to your elbow. And
Pretend there's a
somebody's pulling
string
back on that
attached to
string.
your elbow.
What I don't want you to do is pull in your hands like so. Again, keeping that back straight, good posture. All the way up, all the way down. The move is pretty much the same whether you're standing or seated, but if I'm standing, it forces me to use my legs a little bit more for stability. Excellent job, guys. Keep it up. One rep, right into the next.
Ooh, giving that back a nice
Alrighty.
good squeeze.
That's right. Contract your back muscles up at the very top as you're pulling.
As you can see, I do need to rest a minute
those
before
elbows
I
back.
go on
Excellent.
sometimes.
And if you need to adjust your weight, feel free to do so. We just want you to stick with us and keep on moving. You got it.
I am one of those
it.
who
Not
is
much left
obese
on
and
this
also
one.
has problems with my joints.
Let's do this one for just
So
5,
I can only do so much.
4,
And if I can do
3,
it, you can do it.
2,
Okay?
1.
You'll just have to
0.
gradually,
Excellent. All right, another
get better
combination
and do
move
the
coming
more
up.
repetitions.
A lot of combo moves today, you can tell. Okay, so we're going to put those hand weights in a racked
So
position,
our
ready to
hand
do an
weights
overhead
go up
press.
here.
Feet are shoulder width apart. We're going to step to one side and press at the same time and return back to center. Step
So we're going to go
and press.
step to the
Keeping a
right
slight
with our right
bend in
leg.
your knees. You
Step to
decide
the
again
left
if
with
you
our
want to
left
do the
leg.
standing or the seated variation.
We're just
Working your balance on this one either way.
like a jumping jack.
And
We're
again,
doing
if you
like
need to
one
drop
leg.
the hand weights because it's feeling a little too heavy for you, that's totally fine. body weight works
If
just
it
as well.
gets too
You'd
heavy,
be surprised at how good a workout you can get just moving
you can
your
get rid of the
arms on
weights.
their own. But just hang with us. Come on, guys. Again, focusing on what motivates
I'm
you.
all over the place.
What is it? What's it going to take for you to accomplish your goals?
This one is tough for me, so
The work you're putting in today is definitely a great start.
very important to
Day
check with your
after day,
doctor.
doing
I mean,
what you
I
know
have
you need to
C5,
do
6
to get there.
bulges,
Come on, guys.
but
Let's
most
go.
of these
Focus on that
exercises
goal.
I was shown in
Don't
physical
focus
therapy,
on that burn.
so
That's
I'm
the key.
comfortable doing them.
Good. Keep
But
it
please,
up.
please, don't do them without
And
asking
5,
your physical
4,
therapist or
3,
physician.
2, 1, 0. All right, you can go ahead and put your hand weights down for
Now
the
we can
next
put our
one.
hand weights down.
We're going to move into what's called a good morning, another move for our posterior chain. We're both going to have our feet shoulder width apart and place our hands on our head.
All right,
Drive
so
my
it looks
hips
like
back
our
with a
legs are
slight
out on
bend
the
in my
floor
knees, keep
with our
that slight
heels on
bend
the floor.
until my upper body gets to about parallel to the ground. And then I'm going to stand up and squeeze my glutes at the top.
And
All
I'm
right,
doing
so
the
we're going
exact
to
same
do
movement.
this.
Of course, I have my legs extended out, and I'm coming down to about a 45-degree angle.
Bend
And I'm just coming
over.
right back up. And
Come
even though I'm
back.
seated, I can still give my glutes a nice squeeze right at the top.
And we're both feeling a stretch in our backside.
You'll feel the
Definitely.
stretch in your
You
back.
might not have the range
As
of
you
motion
can
or
see, I can't go
flexibility
very
that we
far.
have to get down as far as we are. Like I said, ideally you're getting down on my version until your upper body is parallel to the ground, and Claudia's a little higher
But you'll
than
feel that stretch.
But depending on your hamstrings, glutes, lower back, and other factors, you might not quite be able to get there today. But the good news is this move will improve your mobility. So you will
This is very
improve
good for
over
mobility,
time.
of course.
You just have to keep coming back.
That's it. Name of the game. Keep showing up.
Yep, consistency.
You're amazed what happens when you just keep showing up. Again, keep driving those hips back behind us. Feeling that stretch, working your hamstrings, your glutes, as well as your lower back.
And again, just re-emphasizing to go at a pace that is comfortable for your fitness level.
Whatever that may be, and we're keeping this one up for just 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. Good.
All right,
Always
I
love
did all
that
of them
stretch
that time.
on that move.
Feels good. No weights required for the next one. We're going to do a modified jumping jack.
Now we're going to do modified jumping
jacks.
jacks.
So for me in a standing position, I'm going to bring my arms up, and I'm stepping out with one leg and return.
And I'm doing the exact same movement.
So what we're doing is it is actually a
but I'm bringing
jumping
my
jack,
legs
but we're
out
sitting.
and back down.
So we're bringing our
You
legs
decide which
out.
variation is right for you.
Let's see.
No problem in going
Out
back and forth between
and back
standing
in.
and seated
Out to the
variations
sides
if
and
you
back
need
in.
to.
Just like you were jumble.
And of course, if you aren't quite extending and opening your legs
Just as like you were
quite as
doing
wide
it
as
with
me,
a jump
that's
rope.
okay. You might just be here for now.
And another point that I've heard a few times is ideally you're picking your legs up on that one, but if you can't quite pick them up all the way and they end up kind of dragging a little bit on the ground as you're opening your legs, that's all right too. Just keep working towards being able to pick them up.
They do want you to try to put your
I'm
legs
keeping a slight
up and
bend
out, but
in my base leg on
that
this
might
one,
be
so I don't
hard
have
for
my
some
leg
people.
straightened out, right? But instead, keeping a slight bend in that knee.
And all the while in the seated position, trying to maintain that good posture position, keeping our core nice and
We
tight
do try to
throughout this
maintain our
movement.
posture, which is
We're
very difficult
almost there,
sometimes.
guys. We only have 10 more seconds on this one.
I tend to go backwards,
Keep
and I don't
pushing.
know why.
Staying focused on that goal, whatever it may be.
All
Not
right,
thinking
that
about
is
how
my
those
pain
shoulders
threshold.
are burning or legs are burning.
As you can
Let's do it
see,
for 3,
I'm not in very good shape. I've
2,
only been exercising for
1,
2 weeks.
0.
But all of
Good.
these
All
exercises
right, we
have
are
really,
going to need
really
the hand
helped.
weights for the next one, so go ahead and pick those up.
All right, so we're going back to
And we're
our
going to move
water
into
bottles
another
or
compound
soup
movement. Very
cans
efficient
or
workout
weights.
today, a lot in a short period of time. We're doing a shrug plus calf raise. So
All
hands are
right,
relaxed
so what
at
we're
our
going
side.
to do
At the
is
same
we're
time,
going
I'm
to
gonna
shrug
come
our
up onto the balls
shoulders
of my feet and
and
bring my
our
shoulders
toes
to
up.
my ears. So it's called the shrug movement with our upper body. And we're squeezing our trap muscles up at the top. Slight bend in your knees if you're doing the standing variation. Either way, we're driving off the balls of the feet,
Just
coming up
shrugging
onto
those
a calf
shoulders
raise,
while we bring our
and
toes up.
squeezing our traps, upper back muscles at the same time. Good. One rep right into the next on this one, guys. Great strength movement for your calves, lower body, as well as your traps and upper back. Making sure to breathe.
I'm stretching out my muscles
Staying
because they're
focused on
getting
that
sore.
breathing, getting into a nice rhythm with it.
You will get sore.
Very
It'll take
important
time
find
to get used to these
that
exercises.
rhythm with your breathing. Helps you get through this complete workout.
I just take a break if I need to,
Excellent
and then I
job,
go back
guys.
to it.
Not much left on this one. Let's just hit this one for 10 more seconds. Every repetition is getting us that much closer to our goal. And 5, 4, 3, 2, 1,
and 1, 0.
Good.
Good one. Shake your legs out if your calves are burning.
Shake them. All right, we only need one.
They talk about
weight
shaking
for
your
the
legs
next
out,
one.
but I have to shake
We're
out my
gonna do a
arms.
standing twist. So feet shoulder width apart. Go ahead and grab on 2 hands onto that one weight.
Or a seated twist.
Oh,
Or
we need a
seated
one weight.
twist. Thank you. Interlocking my fingers on this one. Our
All right,
arms are
so
up
we're going to
about
interlock our
parallel to the ground.
fingers.
I'm going to have a slight bend in my knees, weight back in my hips.
And I'm going to have my core nice and tight.
Good posture for both of us.
Nice and tight
And we're
core.
going to twist.
Twist.
Side to side. And the key on this one is to go ahead and keep that weight in line with the center of your chest. And what that does is make sure that you're not just moving your arms back and forth,
And make
but you're
sure you're
actually
using your muscles
rotating
in
at
your abdomen.
core.
Don't just
Engaging
swing
that
like
core,
that.
Making your abdominal
Really,
muscles do
really
the work, and not just
concentrate
your
on
arms flinging back and forth.
using your
The way you
hips
should think about this is
and
your arms are
abdomen
just along for the ride. It's your abs and your core that are doing all
go
of
around.
the work. Again, moving at a pace that you feel comfortable with on this one, whatever
Go
that
at your
may
own
be,
pace.
but keeping your abs engaged throughout. Don't just let them relax. Actually, when we say engage, we literally mean contracting and flexing them.
All right.
That's right.
So keep them tight.
And it's pretty much an ab workout without actually having to get down on the ground and do any type of crunch.
That's right. This is a crunchless
You need
ab
to shake
workout
out your
today.
hands and your
Several
elbows
core
and your
moves
knees
in today.
sometimes
Plenty of core work in.
And again,
to
if
help
you can't
out
go
with
all
the
the way to the
stiffness
side,
you
like
may
we can
have
do the best that
from
you
doing
can.
these exercises.
We really can't say that enough.
Yeah, it might just be for you. It might just be 45 to 45. But you know what? You come back and do this workout again, maybe it'll be 50 to 50,
And
right? So
I've
it's just
taken a
those
break, so I can
small
start again.
improvements each day, they're going to add up to your success. Speaking of
Just
which,
build
let's
up
do
your
this one for only
repetitions.
5. 4,
repetitions.
3, 2, 1, 0. Good.
Nice work.
And there
For
we
this
go.
next one, you get to choose whether or not you want to use your hand weights or not, depending on how much energy you have left in you.
All right,
We're
so
going to do a high knee pull down, so we're actually going to
I'm actually not
reach
going
up,
to lose my weights this
and we're gonna
time
bring our knee up
because
as we
they're getting
pull
heavy.
down. Arms go back up. Reach up
Now,
and bring that knee up at
this
the
is
same
going to be
time.
nearly
We're speaking
impossible
of
for any of us.
not having to get down to get
But
our
as
core.
long as
We're
we get
gonna
our knee
crunch
off the ground
those
somewhat,
abs.
we're going to go
Big
up,
reach all
bring
the
our
way
knee
up.
up
Pull down.
and down,
And
up
big reach right back up.
and down.
And you decide if you want to use your weights for this one, or maybe you start with your
I am
weights
getting
and
a
you
lot
drop
more
them
flexible.
halfway.
I was not able
Whatever
to do
you
this
need
a
to
few
do.
weeks ago.
Fitness is not a one-size-fits-all solution. Good. Big reach, big crunch, and bring that knee as high as you can, which for you, it might only be this
You
high.
may only be able to get the
Safely
knee
for
up a
today,
winch or
so
two.
whatever
That's
that is.
okay.
Again,
You
making sure to
will
breathe,
improve
guys. You got
if
it.
you
We're
keep
getting
up with
so
it.
much closer to the end right here.
That's right. We're almost there.
Almost there. Keep it up. Don't stop.
All right.
Pushing yourself because no one
And
else
you can use
do
the
it
weights
for
if
you.
you want,
It's
your
all
water
for you
bottles
right
or
here,
your
guys.
soup
You're worth
cans
it. Let's
on
go.
that one.
You deserve this. You
My
deserve to
muscles are
feel
getting
good.
tired, so I put them
You
down.
deserve to accomplish your goals.
I've been
Deserve to not go
demonstrating
through life
exercises
feeling
for 3 days
uncomfortable.
now, which means I've
Come on,
gone
let's
through
go.
them
You
like
got
3
it
or 4
right here.
times to get the video
One
just
rep
right.
into the next for 10 more seconds.
So,
Let's go. We're almost there. 10
Come on.
seconds
almost
Let's go.
done.
5,
I believe this might be
4,
the last one.
3, 2, 1, 0. That's it. You made
That's
it.
it. We
Excellent
made
work.
it through that
today.
routine.
We
I don't know about you, but my
And I
shoulders
hope you
are
agree. I
They're
think
feeling
this
feeling
one is
some
a lot
burn.
easier
some
than
burn.
some of the
Okay,
other
we're
ones
gonna
that
move
we've
into
done.
a cool down. So I'm gonna grab my
But
seat
we're
for
going
the
to do
cool
our
down.
cool down exercises,
All
all right?
of the cool down moves will
Which
be
apparently
seated.
is very important.
You'll have your chair ready.
I'm
Now's
new
the
into
time to grab it.
exercise and
Okay. Make sure I have enough
never
room
knew
for my
about warm-up
long
exercises
legs
and
here.
cool down.
All right, we're gonna start with a hamstring stretch.
So
we're
what we're
coming
going to
forward in the
start
front
with
of
is
your
the
chair.
hamstring stretch.
One leg, 90-degree angle bend at that knee. The opposite leg, we're gonna go ahead and straighten that leg out.
All right,
Relax
so
onto
what
your
we're
heel.
going to do, we're
From
just going
right
to sit
here,
and
you may
bring
already have a good hamstring
one of
stretch
our
going, but
legs
if you need
out in
additional,
front of us
I want you to apply gentle pressure to your knee.
with your
Any
knee,
of these
your
static stretches
heel on
we're
the
doing,
floor,
your goal is always to take it to about 85
and then we're
to
just going to
90% of
stretch
what
it.
you're capable of. So
Now,
we want to feel a good stretch, but we don't want to induce
these
pain
trainers
or hurt
are on their
make you hurt
knees.
yourself.
I know we
If you
can't
need
do that.
extra
So
stretch,
just
you
put them on your
bend
thigh.
over at the same time.
Just
So
to
again,
kind
you
of get
give
that little
yourself as much
stretch in
on
the
this
back
one
of your
as you need.
leg.
Good. Gentle
You're just
pressure for
stretching these
5,
muscles out to cool
4,
them down.
3, 2, 1, 0. Good. Okay, you can go ahead and sit up. Next one.
Okay.
Oh, go and keep your leg out though. We're going to sit up and we're going to move into a calf stretch. Same leg. So
Now we're doing
same
a
position.
calf stretch on the same
curl
leg.
back on those toes till you start to feel that stretch in your calf. And
All right, we're just going to pull back on our toes until we reach,
pulling them back, stretching
You
out
have
those.
it like you have a string.
until we get a
Right, or a
good
towel.
stretch
Which
in
if
the
you
back
need
of
one,
that
you can't get a
that's
good enough
true.
stretch, you could
Towel.
use a band or
ankle.
a towel. If
Now,
you can't get enough of a stretch on this on its own. Holding this
I
one
have
for 3,
discovered that having
2,
bands, those
1,
TheraBands,
and
exercise
0.
bands,
All right, same leg.
are highly recommended for
Move on
people
over
who
to
have
our right
mobility
side of
issues
the
and
chair. We're going to do a
not
quad
being
stretch.
able to
Why
stretch
don't you
like
take
that.
leg
I think they would
and
be very
bring
helpful.
that foot back. Now, depending
I
on
do
your flexibility and your
intend on
balance and
getting one
ability,
soon.
you may be good right here and already feeling your quad stretch, or you might really want to kick that leg back further.
Now
and
what
then
they're doing
lean
is they're
back.
putting their legs
You decide
behind them,
what's right
which
for
you can't
you.
do that really
Make
on
sure
the chair. We're going to one
you're in a
side,
stable
like you go to
position
the
with your
right,
chair.
you put
So
your
over to
right
the
leg
side.
Hold on to the side or hold on to a
Right.
tabletop.
as far back
Then
as you
do so.
can,
Again, making
comfortably,
this stretch your own, but we're
and then
stretching
you're
out that
just
quadricep,
stretching
which
that
is the
leg.
front of this leg muscle, all the way down and through the hip flexor. Gets really tight, especially if you spend a lot of
And
time
you're just
in a
stretching that
sedentary or seated position.
leg that is
All right,
either
hold this
behind
one
you
for
or
3,
next to the chair.
2,
Whatever you
1,
can do.
0. Bring that leg back. All right, now we're
Okay.
going to go through that same sequence, but on the other
Now,
side.
we're going to go
starting
through the
with that
whole
hamstring
sequence
stretch,
together.
one
All
leg's
right?
bent at a 90-degree angle. Opposite leg comes out.
All right, so
Gentle pressure to
leg
that
comes
knee
out
if
in
you
front
need
of
to
you,
do so.
heels to the ground,
And we're
and just
going
stretch.
to hold.
And sometimes you might feel that one side
Hands
is
on
tighter
your
than the other.
thighs or
Like
knees,
for
whatever you
myself,
can
my left
do,
side is definitely a lot
and just feel the
more tight
stretch in
than
the
my
back
right
of that
side is.
leg.
And that's totally common.
Normal.
And that's why we like to do, for a lot of the stretching, we like to do
And
one
just
side at a time.
Hold it
Just to make sure that
as
we're
long
giving
as it's
both sides
comfortable,
their
all right?
appropriate amount of stretch. Big, deep breaths in and out, allowing that heart rate to come down. And
You're
let's hold
supposed
this
to
one for
breathe
3,
in and
2,
out,
1, 0. All right, calf stretch on this side. Let's go.
which is a
Pull
challenge for
those
me.
toes back, and we're just going to hold.
Now,
Nice,
we're going to
deep
bring
breaths
the
on this one.
toes up and
Now's a
just
good time in the
stretch.
routine to just take a second to be proud of what you've achieved so far today. If
And
being
just
fit were
stretch.
easy, everybody would be, right? It wouldn't be so special. So give yourself a pat on the back for getting it done today.
All right.
No matter what happens or
And then we'll
doesn't
just do
happen for the
basically
rest
the
of
same
the
thing
day,
with the
you can
other
feel proud of
leg.
accomplishing this one. Holding this one for 2,
Just
1,
stretching it
and
out.
0.
Heel
Let
on the
that
floor
calf
and just stretch.
shake loose. Okay, let's move on over to that opposite side now.
And then we'll
Stretch out
do
that
our
opposite side quad.
toes
Again, you
back.
decide how far you want to
Stretch.
put that leg back, however much stretch you
And now
need.
they're putting the leg in back of the chair again or
Get it
beside
leaned
it,
back a
depending
little
on
bit
where
for a
you
little
can
additional
go.
stretch.
And just
Totally
feel the
optional, though.
stretch in that leg.
Nice big deep breaths on this one. You got it.
They make it look so
Hold.
easy. They've got their knees on the ground.
And we're holding
Not
this one
happening here.
for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
I doubt I'll ever be that
0,
flexible.
and done. All right, let's stretch out that upper body a little bit.
All right, so now we're going to
before we
stretch
call
up
it a
our
day.
outer body.
We're going to do a bent arm chest stretch. So let's get those arms up. We
So
want
arms
90-degree angles all around, and we're going to pull your arms back and apart like somebody's
And then
pulling
we're
on
just
both
going to
your
pull our
hands.
arms
Wow.
back
And we're going to stretch. Oh, buddy likes
I
this
feel
one.
it.
and
She
stretch
feels it,
it.
guys.
I do. I like
We
this
hope
one.
you do too. So again, we're trying to keep
Just
90 angles at
stretch.
both our underarms and our elbows, and we're pulling back, feeling that chest stretch and open, and we're just going to hold. And again,
And we're just going to hold that for a minute.
85 to 90% of what you're capable of. Keep good posture. Keep your core engaged.
Again, remembering to just take nice, big, deep breaths.
That's it.
I breathe through my
Got it.
nose,
Just hold.
so I guess that's
Not
okay.
much left. And 5, 4, 3, 2, 1,
And
0.
relax.
All right, one last one. So
One
this
last
is
warm-up.
specifically designed to stretch out your
cool
back
down.
and posterior chain. we're going to do a reach stretch. So again, I'm on the front half of my chair. I'm going to take both hands,
we're going
bring
to
them
the
up
front end
and
of our
around
chair.
like I'm swimming, and I'm going
We're
to
bringing
reach,
our arms
just
up
like there's an
and
object,
reaching.
let's say 1 inch away from my fingertips, and I can't quite get it. Just keep reaching and pulling
Just
and
reach
pulling
as
and
far
reaching.
as you can,
Your upper body's
just
on
to
about
feel
a
that pull
45
up in your
degree
back.
angle. But we're going to just keep reaching. Feel those lats
And just
stretch,
do it as
upper
long as
back
you can,
stretch,
all right?
and hold. And I did not expect to sweat as much
So
as I did
that
today. It
is
is
the
hot in the gym
workout.
today, folks.
And I'm sure you agree that was much easier than some of the other ones that we've done. And like I say, if I can do it, you can do it. I have been a lazy bum on my couch in my bed for 5 years. I've gained a lot of weight in the past 5 years. I went from 230 up to 270. And that was mostly emotional problems after my husband passed away, but we all gain weight for different reasons. And when you are ready to do this for yourself, you will, because you will get tired of it just as I am. You don't feel well when you're overweight. You're always tired. It's hard to get around. I've lost 10 pounds in 6 weeks, like I said. When I first started out, I was strictly watching what I eat, and I would lose a pound a week. When I started my chair exercises, I started losing 2 pounds a week. So it really makes a difference. And I even cheated last week for like 2 days and I still lost 2 pounds. I would not recommend it because that might not work for everybody, but it really makes a difference. So I hope you've enjoyed this video. I think I found another one that's only 15 minutes and I will demonstrate that one as well. So you all have a great Saturday evening. This is Gloria. Bye-bye.